Okay, Angel Studios. Nice job. You're improving. Amazing. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant the Movie and TV Guy. Born and raised on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we're here to talk about a movie. Movies and TVs that we do here. The first two movies tonight. The other one, I'm going to need some help. Yeah. It's one of those reviews. But before we begin, we'll start with the first movie I saw today, which I don't need help for, which should tell you something. That movie is After Death. After Death is a new documentary. It is distributed by Angel Studios. Full disclosure, I probably should mention this. I am kind of tight with the studio who made this. That being said, does that mean I'm going to go easy on this movie? Hell no. If I didn't like it, I would say so, because they know this. I know this. I don't let my closeness with anybody influence my choices. But I didn't dislike this, so it's okay. We can all be friends. So that being said, so After Death is directed by Stephen Gray and Chris Radke. I hope that's how I pronounce your name, sir. It is a documentary centering on near-death experiences and/or brief. I guess they're also near-death experiences, but not just when you're potentially dying, when you're dead for like an extended period of time. And it's a documentary exploring that phenomena, how it relates to the theological discussion and scientific discussion, and how those kind of merge. They give various different people who have gone through various events, stories that they tell about their sort of near-death experiences. Hey, Cinema Geek, how's it going, buddy? Cinema Geek's a good dude. Subscribe to him. He has good shit. So he's a cool guy. After Death is also, thank you to these new subscribers I've gotten. I've gotten a nice little boost. I think FNAF probably helped. Thanks for that. Welcome, new friends. After Death is it explores near-death experiences, explores the various stories of people in pretty extreme circumstances. One gentleman whose stomach literally, like his duodenum literally exploded while he was at an art museum. So as he says, I'm going to very clearly describe it. His digestive tract was literally digesting him. It was essentially corroding him from the inside out and slowly killing him. And he saw the afterlife, and it had life-changing circumstances. Okay, cool. Put it on screen for you. There was another woman who had an experience after going off of a kayak down a waterfall. There's another, and these are the stories and various others. A young Korean American gentleman who, in a botched suicide attempt, went to this experience, and all these different stories coalescing. And that's this movie. Here's the thing. I liked this movie. I thought it was good. I thought that, but I need to, I guess I'll start with, I do have some negatives. I'll start with the negatives, just so I can, get those out of the way, because I know that a lot of people from Angel Studios also are watching this, because I want to, be fair, and I want to, be real. I didn't agree with all the topics all the figures. I thought that some of it was a little bit okay, but the one thing that I find refreshing about this movie, and some of the audience who saw Sound of Freedom aside, for the most part, Angel Studios themselves stand by is, it's not hateful. Even when it's someone I disagree with, it's creating an open discussion. You can ask a question or two. But the thing is that it's just going to be a quick review, Cinema Geek. I hope you don't mind. We're going to have another one right after this. Luke's going to be on that one. Sorry again. basically, what it is it openly talks about being there for not necessarily listening to all, being skeptical, basically, tongue-tied. Being skeptical, like never taking anything at face value and questioning things and how important that is. And it actually is open to the idea that other religious beliefs can have that stuff, even if I disagree with it. Also, I think that there is an angle here that I wish was a little better handled. Let me put it to you this way. It's not overly subtextual, it's not overdone in the way that the kind of material in something like Nefarious is. This is far, it's made by better people. It's made by actually good people, not like the people who made that movie. But essentially what it is that there seems to be this kind of weird undercurrent of suicide glorification a little bit in this movie, of the idea, and maybe I'm looking at it from the perspective of someone who is a more agnostic viewer, but it really felt like the movie, and to be fair, they do put like if you need help, call, the suicide hotline. So they do put that in the film itself. But the thing, I did kind of feel a little bit like maybe there was this idea of once you've seen heaven, return it. There's nothing really on earth to live for other than wait it out until you get back to heaven. And I thought that was a little bit like, and it wasn't with all the stories. It was with some of them. It felt a little bit like, ill-advised. That being said, that aside, and it's not overdone. It's not like they're not looking at you and saying, that's what you should think or whatever. No. It's just that it seemed like a lot of the storytellers would kind of rather say things that are a little bit like, oh, no. Not even so much, it's not that it's offensive, it's just like, oh, please don't feel that way. Like, you feel bad. You're like, don't think that's, no. That being said, it's a well-made film. I think that it has, the stories are interesting. They're inherently interesting and compelling. I think the filmmaking is top-notch. It feels like an actual movie, unlike something like Show Me the Father or other sort of religious documentaries that are lesser and made by lesser filmmakers. It actually feels like a movie to some extent. And I think that it's well done. I think some of the stories are really moving. There was one particular conclusion to a story that actually did get me kind of misty-eyed, I'm not going to lie. And overall, I think it is a solid film. Do I think it's going to be on my list of the best movies of the year? No, probably not. Is it one of the best movie I think that's in theaters right now? No, that would be Killers of the Flower Moon. But, and the Eras Tour and other movies. But still, you know what I mean. But is it worth checking out, especially if you're someone who is, a faith-based audience, and you've been waiting for a good movie to go see? This is your movie. The one that is made by actual people who seem to want to try to make, actually seem to be about what being a religious person is really about, and without an agenda. This is the movie to see. So After Death, let's just end it there. I'm going to give After Death, I'm not going to go all the way, but I'm not even going to go pretty far, but I'll walk 2 blocks. I'm going to give After Death 4 out of 5 stars. This is a solid flick. I recommend it. Even if I can't highly recommend it, I still recommend it. I think it's a good film. It gets a moderate... Basically, if you guys ever watch Siskel and Ebert, a moderate thumbs up. I'll give this a moderate thumbs up. I think this is a really solid film. Not all of it works, but enough of it does that I think it's worth checking out. Absolutely. Hey, Luke. See you in a little bit, buddy. How's it going? Yeah. 4 out of 5 stars for After Death. Let's close the book on it. It's a solid flick. Go check it out. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And the audience I was with, it was pretty packed, and they're going to put that in the ad again. Yeah, the audience was packed. They're always packed for Angel Studios movies, because they make good movies. Yeah, it was packed. It was packed, and everybody was really moved by it. And I was one of those people. I enjoyed it. So, that being said, yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Ordinary Angels. Yeah, this looks. We talked about this one before. It looks all right. I have to say though, one of the great natural film critics sitting in my row kind of said it best when it was like a big group, and this one older gentleman, you know, turned to his wife in the trailer, like faded out, release date, you know, whatever, coming soon, and turned to his wife and said, "So, which Hallmark channel is that one going to be on?" And I kind of looked over at him, and he kind of caught my eye, and was like, "That was funny." that was pretty funny. I gotta give it to that guy. That was very funny. The Marvels, talked about it. Looks good. We're seeing it in a couple weeks. The Oath. Can't lie, this looked really shitty. It's like sorry, my entire Dad Side family. It looks kind of like a movie version of the Mormon episode of South Park. But at the same time, even for, like, I've seen some Mormon-made movies that are actually not bad. This looks really bad. It looks like 300 with, like, 1,000th of the budget. And Billy Zane. It looks terrible. It looks bad. Yeah. Journey to Bethlehem. Now, this looks like it'll be pretty good. Has a good cast in it. We're seeing that in a couple weeks as well. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Migration. I'm so sick of this trailer. I feel like I can recite it from memory. It looks cute, I guess. Maybe the kids will like it. Bob Marley, One Love. We're seeing it. We're going to review it probably. But Bob Marley, One Love. I want to see that. That looks really good. Cabrini. That's one of the upcoming Angel Studios films. Looks pretty good. And then The Shift. Okay, I'm going to be real with you guys. This is not a review. That will come when this comes out. This movie's coming out in about a month. I have seen a version of this film already. I was a test audience for this film. And from what I saw, which is, the complete movie, just, not quite finished yet, I liked it. I thought it was good. I think it still needed some work, and apparently I am on good 30 that a lot of that work has been done. So I'm looking forward to seeing it again when it's finished, and it's coming out on December 1st, and reviewing it, because it was promising. I want to see what happened. Yeah, it looked it's interesting. And what was there from it? Yeah, there's the typical, the message. They always have like a little a special message at the end during the credits, but there was nothing after. All right, that's it. And they also tell you the special message coming. They have like a countdown. Same what they did with His Only Son. The same they did with Sound of Freedom, and I'm pretty sure the same they did with at least some of the Chosen TV show, because I've seen quite a bit of that. Yeah, so that's their usual thing, and yeah. So that is it. We'll be back right after this for a piece of fucking bullshit called Freelance, which has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it better not go a notch higher. Oh yeah, I got some shit today. I got some venting to do, and I'm gonna need some help. So we're gonna do that very, very shortly. But yeah, that's all coming up, and tomorrow is Inspector Sun. Sunday I'm really excited for this one. It's probably going to be my film of the week. I can already just kind of predict it's going to be my film of the week. The Holdovers. I get to see The Holdovers a couple of weeks early, which I'm very excited about, and review it. And then Monday we have Pain Hustlers, and Tuesday we have a retro review of Halloween. On Halloween? Late Halloween, but Halloween. So that's coming up, and next week is What Happens Later, and Priscilla, and probably others. And that's coming up. And that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, Class is Missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's, "Hey, Grant, I like waffles." It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, listen to other fun stuff, you can check me out on Letterboxd.com at @RaisonPopcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raise Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raise Popcorn with Grant. Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of After Death? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? I think my opinion's good. I think I'm full of shit. Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Big mouth, extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you actually in only a few minutes. I'll see you soon. Bye.